Angola is a country located in sub-Saharan Africa. Based on previous history classes and geography classes throughout the academic sector, our group has some understanding and knowledge of the country. The group decided to select this country because it is one of the most geopolitically influential countries among the sub-Saharan African countries.
The area in which Angola currently exists was originally settled by Bushmen. These people were similar to the Pygmies with light brown skin. Eventually, the Bushmen were overthrown by more advanced civilizations, known as the Bantu, until the Kingdom of Congo took over and converted the political structure to that of Europe. After many wars, the Portuguese colony of Angola was founded in 1575, with many colonists and families, along with 400 soldiers arriving to the area. The slave trade ran from the region until 1836, when Angola closed its ports until 1844. After the Berlin Conference, Portugal took over rule of Angola entirely. Eventually, there were many conflicts led by rebellion forces of the FNLA, which is the National Front for the Liberation of Angola, and the UNITA, which is the National Union for the Total Independence of Angola, eventually achieving independence on November 11th, 1975.
Demographically, the major ethnic groups are the Obombindu, the Mesticos, and the Congo, with Portuguese being the official language. The population is increasing in a population, and it is expected to increase.
The Republic of Angola has an overall land area of about 1.2 million square kilometers and a population of 19.6 million individuals, with a natural increase rate of 2.78%. Despite a rich selection of natural resources such as gold, platinum, and diamonds, Angola remains one of the poorest nations in Africa and the world, with about 41% of the nation's population living below the poverty line. This is mostly due to the country's low literacy rates, which stand at about 71%, because of the lack of quality schools in the country. The few good international schools which are present in the country are highly concentrated and very expensive to attend. In order to improve the literacy rates, education must be made more available to children. Providing funding for the development of more schools and better teachers will help achieve this goal. Another solution would be to use part of our budget to provide school supplies for the children, which will effectively help reduce the cost of an education.
Economically, the country has key sectors in the economy, such as oil as the main key one. The other exporting crops are coffee, corn are important for the economy. The largest trading partners are China and the United States.
Angola is a wealthy country with a political system full of corruption. Angola is still a developing country, but due to its wealth, it holds no ties to international organizations that would offer it aid. Political power in Angola is centered around the country's president, José Eduardo dos Santos. He has held power since 1979. Dos Santos freely moves officials around in the government in order to undermine their influence and control and maintain his own control. Officially, Angola has a multi-party political system. However, there has not been a formal election since 1992 because no opposing parties have enough influence or strength to stand a chance against the incumbent running president.
The group has come with three main ideas and main components for Angola's rapid modernization and economic establishment. The first component of it is to establish a central banking system fully owned by the government of Angola and change the regulatory commissions given by private banks. The second one is to increase education by asking the Chinese to continue their investments in the country while Angola provides with more subsidized resources to China. And last but not the least is to collaborate together with the IMF and the World Bank to increase the loans and other financial